Welcome to Suladan Plays Ayumi Enhanced Edition. So, I mentioned last week there was a game that I couldn't get to start that I thought wasn't working right. The thing that threw me, two things actually. One, I'd been having a lot of technical difficulties that day, so I guess my patience was a little off. And two, the fact that new and game are separate, I thought it was the first frame of an animation that would draw them together. And the fact that the colors are a little bit inverted and that it had a full screen moment. In any case, I talked to the dev and apparently you hit the enter key. I don't know why that went over my head last week. Again, apparently I just wasn't all there. But make sure I have the window with focus. For optimal experience, use headphones and play at night. Also, it's again a game with a slightly small window. Going to slide you over to the right monitor. And I'm going to put the recording window on the middle monitor so I can play you at a larger window without having to be full screen. Yeah, I might could use shift window to force it to be larger, but for now, we're going to do it this way. If you like this project, you can support Ayumi and any future releases by purchasing the official version of the game on Steam, gaining access to achievements and more. There's a Steam version, you say? This is the Gamejolt version. I didn't know there was a Steam version. I will be looking into that. Warning, this game uses flashing lights and loud noises to improve player experience, players with heart conditions. Minor critique, you might want to also, anywhere flashing lights and noises are involved, you might want to put an epilepsy warning. I mean, you're already putting a heart condition warning. Also, you might want to put it on the screen a little longer, because I read fast and still that... Moving on! I'm not here to critique, I'm here to enjoy. Ayumi! Hey, Ayumi, are you paying attention? Your granddad is talking to you. Are you a dog? Should I be concerned about this? For some reason I don't like yelling on camera, so I always default to the strained voice, and it sounds like an old man. Somebody... Okay, is that a robot? You got a tin man in your school, and he is... Somebody been caffeinating his oil a bit too much. What is it? As I was saying, I spoke with your homeroom teacher. You still haven't improved your grades, have you? That crone makes a big deal out of everything. If you weren't chasing your tail in class, you'd be paying attention more. Look, I know you're still rehabilitating, but you can't neglect your studies, right? Got any news from Mom and Dad? I hadn't seen them in months. I already told you. Mom and Dad are working on a faraway sector of the spaceship. Oh, we're in space. Oh, that explains why the stars are moving so rapidly out there. That would have been worrying. Well, it was still worrying, but that would have been much more worrying had we not been in a spaceship. We won't be able to see them for a while. How big of a ship is this faraway sector? Well, I mean, sector would be a term for different areas of the ship, but how far away could they be? What are we on the U.S.? Never mind. I mean, I'm moving forward. Can't you make it go any faster? I'm tired of living with just you. Listen, Ayumi. Eventually you'll need to start studying seriously. How tiny is she? I can't quite see where the chair ends and she begins. I just see kind of a head and an arm. Anyway, why don't you ask Gladys too for help? She always offers you candy. Yeah. What am I gonna do with you? Use the arrow keys, WSD, enter to interact, shift to move faster. Glorious control scheme! Xbox controller is also supported. Oh, I am tiny. I still can't quite see my body. I just see... It's the dark floor tiles are blending with it. Okay, let's see. Escape does nothing. Enter. Astronaut. She's a dog. I see ears from here. Astronaut hire leaflet. I always wanted to go behind the glass. I suspect this person has been experimenting on their dog, trying to turn them into a little sister. That is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Hot coffee. All the adults drink it, but I don't really get it. It's bitter. Yeah. Bitter is a nice word. Yeah. Two things. One, I'm talking like straight, pure coffee. And two, I'm not affected by caffeine, so I have no desire to drink coffee. Not making fun of those that like it. We all have different tastes. I like strawberries. Strawberries make my dad nauseous. So, also the smell of yogurt makes him sick. So, meh. We all have very different tastes. I am sure some people I know many people out there love coffee, or it wouldn't be a booming business. That would be quite a paradox. Who are you? Are you okay? You look horrible lately. I'm fine. Oh, you're not talking to me. Scared of the star we're getting near. Shouldn't be getting too near it, for they are burning. Or in certain sci-fi instances, freezing. Cold star. Beautiful concept. Very nice Doctor Who episode. Scared of the star, keep having headaches. Gamatari is said to be absolutely full of gold. We're gonna mine so much that we'll swim in it, like in those comics. Slight flaw in logic here. Gold is valuable partially because it has a lot of very nice electrical uses, among other things. Two, because of its rarity. If you suddenly found a massive quantity of it, it's kind of a similar process to how inflation works. The more of it there is, the less valuable each individual unit is. If you double the amount of gold in circulation, you half its value. Not always half, of course, because like I mentioned, it does have a lot of valid uses. It's traditionally an object that has no uses outside of its purpose as currency that will inflate the worst. Which is why it's a horrible idea to keep printing money to try to pay off debts, because you devalue the rest of the money and people get mad when their savings is worth less than it was when they put it there. That is a whole large topic in of itself that I'm not going into here. But yes, if you find a planet made of gold, the electricians will, well, gold wire is very efficient. There's a reason that the processors use gold pins, but, and circuit boards and all, and we try to minimize the amount we use, partially because of its value. It's very conductive. It would just, it wouldn't make you instantly rich to find that much gold, though. The value would catch up. Yeah, no one's gone there before. What if some sudden pressure change, something in the ship can't take it? Or unexpected heat and we... Wait a second, if it's a star... Or is it a planet? Okay, but it must be a planet orbiting the star that we're worried about. Relax, calculations have been made already and all precautions have been taken. You misspelled precautions, the ship will be fine. Then the headaches, they keep getting worse. The closer we get. Natalie has them too. And when we were visiting Uranus in our solar system, you had diarrhea. Not making jokes about it, it was a real challenge. That was different. Seriously, I keep having a bad feeling. You have bad feelings every time you visit a gold mine? Maybe I'm overacting, indeed. Maybe you've suddenly turned fancy. Food! Spaceship has aquariums and greenhouses and everything it needs to grow its own food. How much gold was it estimated that the tour of gamma planets have? To put it in scientific terms, a lot. You could have used scientific notation or something and just done something funny, but a lot indeed. Yo, Ayumi, did you eat already? No, my food dish is over there empty and nobody will fill it. And he scolded me again. Yeah, big sister. I get where we're going with that. Oh? Well, I'm sure Kauta has her best interest in mind. Mrs. Ayumi keeps saying the same thing. It's getting boring. Wait, where'd that robot go? That just dawned on me. I haven't pestered the robot. Huh. She thinks she can play this game better. What? Just me monologuing. Don't mind. Say, Ayumi, do you want some change to buy some apple juice? I do. Also, since when did you learn to use honorifics? Here, that was a loud bing. That was like I'm in an elevator and it goes bing. Like it sounded loud. Or very close proximity. Should be more than enough. Thank you very much. No problem. If Kuta asks, tell him it was a gift from me. Oh, it's a big brother. I will. Whee! I should wait until after I have the apple juice for that. I could buy apple juice now, but after what happened, I don't feel like it. Guess I'll save the money for tomorrow. Whee! Ayumi. Here, there's a ghost wandering around the spaceship. Does it look anything like a robot? Because if so, I've already seen it. He was flying around the cafeteria like somebody hyped him up on too much power. A ghost? That's right, a ghost. Yeah? Yeah, I don't believe you. What does it look like? Its skin is like the walls, and its hair is long. No one knows what his face like is until it's too late. And you know what else? What? Are you listening well? Yes. I hear what it's really after. His little girls. Oh, well, that's good. She's a puppy, so she doesn't have to worry about that. Man, you really are Coda's little sister after all. You're just trolling me. Do we really use the word troll in real life? Teasing me? That would have probably rolled off the tongue a little better. Why would you tell somebody to go die? That's a horrible thing to say. It's your fault too. It gets easier every time. Sometimes I think people use insults that they don't really think about what it means. Like telling somebody to go die is kind of harsh. There's a button. Civilian use. I'm in the cafeteria already, but I'm sorry that arrow startled. Security bot. I've always found them a bit scary. They don't smile or get sad like the androids. The machine guns they're carrying. Hello. Inactive Ayumi. Non-authorized crew members need to pay credits. I'd rather keep my money for apple juice. Question. Why would you have a large mech walker with a Gatling gun on it that any random civilian can pay money to activate and do who knows what with? What happens when some idiot comes over here, pays the money, and says, hey, security robot, blow out the window? And everyone dies. There he is, I found you. Get back here. Would you like to purchase a drink? Kinda low on money right now, so have a nice evening. Nice sound effect. Goodbye, Apple. Yeah, let's go over here. Elevator to other parts. Elevator to other parts of the sector. It also leads to engineering, where stupid Big Brother works. I'm supposed to study, though. I don't have time to go exploring. Also, excuse me for getting my honorifics mixed up. I really should know that much. So many people to talk to, but no, we're not going to talk to everybody. Just too many peoples. Take me to the private rooms! Hello, sir. Wow, I'm tiny. I can now see the body, though. I'm so tiny, I'm such a tiny pupper. This unit be of assistance, Ayumi Sasaki. Just heading to a room, thanks. Affirmative for returning to maintenance tasks. Yeah, what are these? I live in room C. And he lives in another sector. He's really buggy about homework, so I guess I should go study after all. I really like your usage of arrows and little glowing things, and I'm not allowed in that area. Suzumi says it's a club for adults only. It's a place where adults go to drink alcohol and dance. Those really tasty sandwiches with fried potatoes. I can order club sandwiches and dance whatever I like. Who needs those stinky drinks anyway? Agreed. I don't much have alcohol smells bad to me. Again, to each thine own. What's this thing? I don't remember this being here before. Emergency rejuvenation chamber. You have those lines down your face that are making me think android. What? Rejuvenates crew members in case of lethal injuries. In other words, in a safe system. They require 500 credits per use though. Press your fingers on it. Rejuvenation pod is connected to the spaceship. Now, no matter where you're lethally hurt, you'll rejuvenate to the nearest available pod, assuming your finances are adequate. Not fond of save systems that cost money. TNA recognition. Well, I'm gonna go to this one. Wait, there's a... What a boring small room. When I grow up, I'm gonna stay in a huge apartment like the captain's. Out, want out. What is this? A meba room. No. Mass storage memory bank. Aha! Aha! We have found the save system. With this glorious discovery, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. Trying to keep these episodes somewhat modest in length, given that Talos and Dark Souls are running quite long. Actually, Talos has been running kind of short lately, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.